EagleWorks is a Shark Tank-style innovation and entrepreneurship competition at Tennessee Tech where students develop an idea and pitch it to judges for a chance to win $10,000. It's for any student who has an idea for a business, product, or even a nonprofit. And if that sounds like you, then you're in the right place. Participating in the competition will teach you valuable real-world and career-ready skills like leadership, personal branding, public speaking, and so much more. This experience can literally change your life. Welcome to the EagleWorks podcast, and thanks for joining us on the first episode. I'm Michael Akins, director of EagleWorks, and your podcast host. The purpose of this podcast is to educate and prepare students for the EagleWorks competition. Each week, we'll cover the important topics that you'll need to know to be successful in the competition and as an entrepreneur. On this episode, we'll get started by reviewing the ins and outs of the competition itself. That's how to register, how to compete, the rules, and upcoming dates. Basically the who, what, when, where, why, and for this episode, the how of EagleWorks. For more information like contest details, full schedule, judging rubric, and FAQs, you can always visit tntech.edu/EagleWorks. So, let's jump right in. I'll cover all the details in this episode, but as a very brief overview, here's how to compete. You got to be a Tennessee Tech student, and you need an idea that solves a problem. If you don't have one, that's cool too. You can collaborate with another student or team who does. You'll write a short business plan and record a 7-minute video pitch that meets the guidelines of the competition judging rubric. You'll submit both of those a couple weeks before the competition, and then, on Saturday, April 10th, you'll compete in the Shark Tank-style virtual competition that features over $20,000 in awards, with $10,000 of that going to the first place winner. And guess what? You don't have to know anything about business to compete. All you need is that idea, and we'll help you every step of the way. In addition to the weekly podcast, you'll also have opportunities this semester to participate in workshops and challenges where you can learn about entrepreneurship, ask questions, network with other contestants, and win scholarships. Sound good? Well, let's get further into the details. So what do we mean by innovation and entrepreneurship? Well, marketing business expert Stephen Jeff says, innovation is the unrelenting drive to break the status quo and develop anew where few have dared to go. In other words, innovation is all about solving a problem using creativity in order to effect change. Entrepreneurship is putting that innovation into action. At least, that's what the inventor of the light bulb thinks. Thomas Edison said that the value of an idea lies in the using of it. For now, don't worry about starting a business from the ground up. Focus on your light bulb idea. What is it? How does it work? Why should it be used? And how does it solve a problem and creatively affect change? Your idea doesn't have to be complex. In fact, it could be very simple. For the purposes of the competition, you should be able to demonstrate that your idea A, solves a problem, and B, is viable. Basically, you need to show the judges that your idea could work and that people would be willing to pay for it. Previous winning ideas include apps, medical devices, nonprofits, online shoe exchanges, and odd job services. And the winners have come from all across the university. Whether you're a nursing, agriculture, business, engineering, interdisciplinary studies, biology, or art student, EagleWorks truly is a competition for all tech students. So, let's explore the steps involved in competing. Step 1, be a Tennessee Tech student. You must be currently enrolled as a Tennessee Tech University student to compete. Participation is open to all majors, disciplines, and colleges, as well as undergraduate and graduate students. Tennessee Tech faculty, staff, administration, and the general public are not eligible to compete. However, they may serve as mentors. Step 2, get registered. Registering is simply required to let us know that you are interested in competing. You do not need to have a team formed or a business idea to register. You will register your team later in the spring semester, so for now, just go to the website and complete the individual registration form. Step 3, form or join a team. Brainstorm innovative business ideas which could produce a viable business venture. If you don't have an idea but still want to compete, no problem. We encourage you to network with other students to find a team which can utilize your expertise. You can compete in EagleWorks by yourself, but most of our winners have been teams of 3 to 5 people. Teamwork is great because it reduces the amount of workload required for the competition, and it also provides opportunities for diverse mindsets. For example, we strongly encourage teams to be from different majors and colleges working together. Interdisciplinary teams are not required, But having a diverse coalition provides opportunities to utilize collective strengths, meet new people, and learn from diverse backgrounds. Here's a couple examples of interdisciplinary teams. These are only random scenarios, and you are encouraged to think creatively and critically about your unique needs when forming a team. A nursing student has an innovative idea for an over-the-counter medical device. They seek out an engineering student who can design a prototype, a business student who can produce financial statements, and a web design student who can create a web and social media plan. Or, an engineering student has an idea for a filtration system that provides clean water to impoverished people in international locations. They seek out an earth sciences student who can assist with environmental concerns and biological testing, an education student to create an easy way to teach end users how to use the system, and an international business and cultures major to prepare business practices for global transactions. Really, the best advice I can give you here is to think objectively about what you do and don't know, and to find other tech students who have knowledge in areas that you lack. If you don't know of anyone, reach out to the EagleWorks team through the website contact form and we can help get the word out. Also, you can network with other students during our virtual and in-person workshops and events. Step 4, know the rules. These are all listed on the website, so make sure that you read them, and be sure to review the Tennessee Tech Intellectual Property Policy and video on intellectual property rights. These are both on the rules page on our website. Also, if you have ever won first place at EagleWorks previously, you may not compete in the main competition or a challenge with the same idea again. If you won second or third place or a secondary award in the main competition, we encourage you to continue working on your idea and compete again. If you won an award at any one of the challenges, you are encouraged to use the funds to work on your idea and enter it into the main competition. And step 5, the most important, compete. You will create a short, 8 pages max business plan, and this all starts with the Business Model Canvas, so be sure to tune in to the Business Model Canvas episode on Monday, February 15th, and an interactive workshop will take place virtually on Wednesday the 17th. You will also create a video pitch. A pitch is where you verbally present your idea. We'll tell you more about that soon, but what you need to know right now is that your pitch can be a maximum of 7 minutes. You will record your pitch and upload it to YouTube. Don't worry about the production quality. You can simply record using your phone. We do not judge on how fancy the video is. Rather, the judges look to see how effectively you communicate your idea. And we'll offer a podcast workshop and several pitch practice sessions throughout the month of March to help you. The judges will use a competition rubric to score all teams, so make sure you read and understand each section of the rubric, and reflect each point of the rubric in your plan and pitch. We will talk about the rubric in further detail on future episodes and at the virtual information event this Wednesday, February 3rd at 5 p.m. Be sure to see the website for the team's link. Your business plan is due on March 24th and the pitch is due on March 31st. So mark your calendars now because late submissions will be docked 20 points. Once submitted, the EagleWorks staff will send your business plan and pitch to the judges for review before the competition. The competition will take place on Saturday, April 10th, and begins at 2 p.m. We'll have more details closer to that time, but for now, just focus on your idea. So there you have it, the 5 steps to compete. I hope this episode has helped you to better understand the competition process. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Just hit us up on the website contact form. To get connected and stay up to date on all things EagleWorks, check back here every Monday leading up to the competition for new episodes of the podcast. And coming up this Wednesday, February 3rd at 5 p.m., join us virtually for the EagleWorks Kickoff and Information event to learn more about the competition. We'll also have plenty of time for you to ask questions. Then next Wednesday, February 10th, join us for the Effective Communication over Zoom workshop. And finally, be sure to watch Tech Times and the EagleWorks website for the latest announcements. You can also follow us on Instagram. Our handle is @TNTechEagleWorks. Thank you for listening to the first episode of the EagleWorks podcast. If you haven't already, please share this podcast and subscribe on Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeart, or wherever you get your podcasts. For more information like contest details, full schedule, judging rubric, and FAQs, you can always visit tntech.edu/EagleWorks. This podcast is hosted and produced by me, Michael Akins, Director of EagleWorks. The podcast was written and edited by David Gorchoff, with research and instructional design by Peyton Womack. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Wednesday for the kickoff event, and we'll be back next Monday with a new episode about effective communication over Zoom.